完了完了 ，barbecue 了，真的 barbecue 了，真的完蛋了。
Get ready with me for my appointment. You know, it's that time of the month where we just need some tea. My sneaky link is coming over in half an hour, so get ready. This is the same sneaky link as last time, the one that keeps asking to go out on a date, and I just keep postponing it. I just don't see him in that way because he's been my sneaky link for so long, but you never know what can happen in this world. So I was so happy at how many of us have sneaky links. We're all whores. I love it. For concealer, I'm using the KVD in M129. This stuff is full coverage. For contour, I'm using the SF69 from HMB Cosmetics. Now it's time to blend her out. Also, just an FYI, he will never ever find these TikTok videos because I haven't blocked. I'm smart. My guy fully thinks I'm in uni and has no idea that I'm a full-on TikToker. Oh my god, I need to low-key hurry up. And I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Blush. I'm setting with the Huda Beauty Loose Powder. I feel like last time my whole entire mouth area came off. Wonder why. But I'm going to really just pat that in so it hopefully lasts a little bit longer. For eyes, I'm going to be using the P. Louise base, and I think I'm going to do a black smoky eye. Sneaky Link knows that it's just been my birthday, so we shall see if he's got me anything. If he hasn't, then I don't even care, but if he has, then I'll go on the date with him. Using the Sahara palette from Destiny Beauty. I'm now just adding in the black and making sure it's all blended in. These are TL-free lashes, by the way. And then for lipstick, I've got the FOMO lipstick from Doll Beauty. I don't know why I do gloss, because it always comes off, but I love gloss. Now to set my face, the Bud Proof Sweat Proof Setting Spray. This is the best shit ever. It stinks. Warning, do not do this, but I have to. Just because otherwise it just comes off, guys. Like, legit. We are now Sneaky Link ready. Now it's time for me to attend my appointment. Bye, bitch. If he doesn't stay over, then I'll show you how this makeup holds.
Shelf-stable ground beef. Because times are a little uncertain and the price of beef continues to rise, let me show you how I'm going to can up this 10 pounds of ground beef so you can have some shelf-stable ground beef in your house too. I'm going to par cook the beef with very little seasoning, just a little bit of salt and pepper, and let me tell you why. I want my ground beef to be a blank canvas. That means when I open up a jar, I can make it into anything that I want. This leaves my options wide open from everything from shepherd's pie to sloppy joes. This is par-cooked beef. It's still pretty pink. It's just starting to brown. That's what I want. Just enough to get the grease off, but it's going to finish cooking in the canner. I'm going to strain off the grease and then continue cooking in batches until I get all the ground beef cooked. I press out as much of the grease as I can, and I save the grease because I'll be using that later. For my family, a pint-sized wide-mouth jar works perfect. I'm going to get those heated up in the canner while I finish cooking off the beef. My All-American canner allows me to double stack, so I use a second rack and I heat up a second row of jars on top. I have a bunch of local onions that I need to use up, so I'm going to throw those in, but you don't have to do this. There is no crying in canning. Well, maybe sometimes. I save all our veggie scraps in our house. They go in a Ziploc bag into the freezer, and then that's what I use for my broths. Grab your ball grabber. This plastic piece on the top is your handle and the bottom is for grabbing the jars. You're going to empty the water out of the hot jars and we're going to start filling those up. I'm going to use a funnel, my lids, and my rings. Look at this amazing little thing my friend made me. I will forever call white vinegar rim juice. I'm packing the beef and the onion mix into the jars and I'm going to leave about a ½ inch headspace. I'm using my rim juice to clean off the tops of the jars, and this will allow for a good lid seal. I do want to make note that the ball book will tell you have to add liquid, and if you don't feel comfortable dry canning, then please follow the ball blue book. This is just how I do it, my kitchen, my rules. I've measured to make sure that I have the proper water level. I add my jars, the shelf, and then the second stack of jars. I lock the lid in place, and then the wing nuts on opposite sides of each other get tightened down. Next, I'm going to get on eye level to make sure that I have an even seal all the way around so the steam doesn't escape. Let me show you what that looks like. We're looking for an even space between the lid and the canner, the space between here and here. Once I have a steady stream of steam, like this, then I can start the timer for 10 minutes and vent the canner 10 minutes. At the end of the 10 minutes, I add a 10-pound weight, that's for my elevation, and I wait for the pressure gauge to go up to 10. My weight will do a little happy dance when we reach 10 pounds of pressure, and that's my cue to turn down the heat a little bit and start my timer for 75 minutes. And this is how I make.
Okay, class, today, since it's the first day of school, y'all are going to take turns talking about how your summer went. So, Emily, would you like to go first?
So this summer, me and my family took a trip to Africa, and we got to feed the lions, and my parents let me take a lion home. So now I have a lion for a pet.
Oh, how sweet, Emily. That sounds so fun. What about you, Logan? How was your summer?
Okay, so basically this summer, I literally went to outer space because my dad is an astronaut and he literally owns NASA and shit. So, yeah, dude, it was super lit. I literally took some fire Instagram photos and shit. So, yeah, if y'all want to go check those out, it's up on my Instagram. So, yeah, dude. Then when we got back to Earth and shit, it was pretty chill, you know, nothing too crazy. I literally took my dad's private jet and went to Hawaii, met some chicks, you know, had a good time and shit. So yeah, nothing too crazy after that. But yeah, that's how my summer went, dude.
Okay, that was very entertaining, Logan. Good job. What about you, Alante? I said, what about you? Like how did your summer go?
Oh no, that's fine. I don't really feel like talking about my summer, so you could just go to the next person.
No, you are going to share right now or you get an F.
Okay, well, I slept a lot. I mean, like, I hopped on the game a few times. Got to a level 100 on Fall Guys. What else I did? I mean, I ate every night when my mom cooked.